Hello and welcome back to the FGCU softball complex here in Fort Myers, Florida. Game 2 about to take place. It is Michigan State from East Lansing, Michigan, taking on your FGCU Eagles. While leading off, Katie Ladd, Katie Quinlan, Mackenzie Meach, Joanna Bartz, Courtney Callahan, Erica Holt, Lainey Joyner, Shay Schreckengost, and Cameron Wincher. Meanwhile, Marissa Macey-Moore is in the circle. She is 5-2 with a 1.51 ERA. First pitch did not swing. A drop ball missing low. Katie Ladd hitting .304 on the year. 1 double, 1 home run. Two balls, no strikes.
Because you don't look at the tweeter to see that I've actually tweeted out.
3-0. And Macey-Moore comes in, does not get the strike, a 4-pitch walk to Katie Ladd. She's on it first.
Now batting, right fielder, number 4, Katie Quinlan.
Katie Quinlan comes up to bat, hitting .269. And there's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Rise ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunt attempt goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a 1-2 count. Macey-Moore working ahead of Katie Quinlan. Just misses. It's 2-2. Macey-Moore so far 37 innings. She has struck out 40, walked just 8, with a 1.51 ERA and a 5.2 record. Chasing that pitch, strike 3. Katie Quinlan down via the strikeout, swinging over a drop. And that is now out number 1, bringing up Mackenzie Meach. Meach is hitting .150. She does have a home run, 5 RBIs on the season. Down in the dirt, throw over to first. Not going to get the runner. Grounded over towards shortstop. Throw over to second. They got the first out. To second, they do not turn the double play. Reedy Davenport to Hope Hernandez. Casey Huber, though, not getting the turn, able to go ahead and get the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, number 10, Joanna Bartz.
Marissa Macey-Moore is pitching to Ani Jumper. Over at first is Casey Huber, the second baseman, Hope Hernandez. Third base, Mackenzie Vaughn. Shortstop, Reedy Davenport. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. McKenna Batterton in left field. Sammy Pullman in center, and Nene Rowe in right. Joanna Bartz, the batter, hitting .200. Hits this one out towards left, and it's going to fall in. Grabbed by the center fielder, Sammy Pullman. Throw over towards third base. Not in time. So now with the throw, batter advancing to second. That being Joanna Bartz. Runners on second and third after that single. And it brings up Courtney Callahan.
Now batting, left fielder, number 3, Courtney Callahan.
Callahan hitting .222. She has a pair of doubles. There's a strike, 0-1.
Mace fine, not. This is
Missing outside, 1-1. Ground ball right to the pitcher. Meesemore has it, flips over to first in time. A 1-3 put out the underhand delivery to first base. But for Michigan State, they get one hit. Leave two. Do not score. To the bottom of the first, Michigan State 0. Florida Gulf Coast coming up to bat.
Our stats. Will you just print the first page so he's got up to date? Thank you.
now batting for your Eagles, right fielder number 6, Nene Rowe.
Nene Rose starts things off. She's so far having a whale of a season, hitting .487, a double, a triple, 5 RBIs, and 10 runs. Allie Walker in the circle. First pitch low, 1-0. Allie Walker 0-2 with a 2.14 ERA so far.
Sorry.
Chases a pitch up top, 1-1. So after Nene Rowe, we'll have Sammy Pullman, Mackenzie Vaughn, Hope Hernandez, Reedy Davenport, Ani Jumper, Marissa Meesemore, Diane Servideo, and McKenna Batterton. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. Allie Walker is pitching to Schreckengast. Fouled back again. Catcher going after that one. Schreckengast not quite able to get to it. Over at first base is Mackenzie Meach. At second is Katie Ladd. Third base, Joanna Bartz. The shortstop, Cameron Wincher. The outfield left to right, Courtney Callahan, Erica Holt, and Katie Quinlan.
I'm soft. I don't know what everybody gets the impression that I was tougher than me.
1 and 2.
That I might overcome.
Fouled back towards the third baseman, going out and making the play is Joanna Bartz for out number 1.
Now batting for your Eagles, center fielder number 15, Sammy Pullman.
Sammy Pullman now up to bat. Rise ball misses 1-0. Pullman hitting .290 on the season. She has scored 9 runs. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Rise ball misses, 2-1. So Pullman with that slapper instinct going ahead and pulling the bat back. And a 2-1 count. Fouled back 2-2. So Michigan State thus far in the year 2-9. A lot of very close games that they've had. Meanwhile, Florida Gulf Coast 10-3 after that big 4-1 win against UMass Lowell. And fouled off the foot, 2-2. Umpire giving her a little bit of extra time just to go ahead and make sure everything's all right with the feet. 2-2. Rise ball misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Chases a drop ball. Strike 3. Pullman down via the K, and it brings up Mackenzie Vaughn.
Eagles third baseman number 7, Mackenzie Vaughn.
Vaughn, who's hitting .441 on the year. 2 home runs, 2 doubles. She has 9 RBIs on the season. Change up misses 1-0. Chases a rise, 1-1. Out on the outside corner, getting a strike, 1-2. That's a little bit high, 2-2.
I prefer rise ball.
I didn't see it, but I heard it. Just a bit of.
Our catcher is the most mobile human.
Up top, full count. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And chopper over towards shortstop. Grabbed, and the throw to first goes wide.
It's her first error at short.
And the first error of the season for Cameron Wincher on a throw that went very wide of the first baseman, Mackenzie Meach.
Second baseman number 17, Hope Hernandez.
And because of that, now Hope Hernandez up to bat with a runner at first and 2 outs. Hope Hernandez hitting .267, has a double. Rise ball misses, 1-0. And that one's hit right off the mask. Definitely one of the things that makes you have to be very brave to be a catcher, because that one comes in very quickly on you as a result, but able to go ahead and seems to be fine. But meanwhile, the umpire is going to go ahead and have a conversation with the pitcher, more about it, just giving the catcher a little bit of extra time. And it's a 1-1 count. So Mackenzie Vaughn, who's still over at first base. Popped up and out of play. Still a 1-2 count for Allie Walker. And fouled down the third base line. Still 1-2. One hit in the top of the first, one error here in the bottom of this frame, and misses inside and low, 2-2. So the junior transfer out of Tampa, Florida, Hope Hernandez, trying to continue this inning for the Eagles. Another foul. Seen a lot of Eagles hitters just continuing to work the pitcher, especially early in the game, to get more of an input on what they throw. So continuing to foul off pitches. Chopper grabbed by the catcher, foul. Shea Schreckengoss, the catcher, had that ball, but was in foul territory at that point. Brady Davenport on deck. In in the dirt, getting away from the catcher, and taking off for second as a result. Mackenzie Vaughn on the wild pitch. So the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vaughn now in scoring position as the count is full. And a very long hard foul. Everything's still full. Almost a repeat of the last pitch, and we've seen a number of 2-strike fouls here. Full count. Outside, ball 4. Hope Hernandez works a very long walk. She's over at first. Mackenzie Vaughn at second, and Reedy Davenport up to bat. Davenport hitting .289 on the year. She has 3 doubles. Up and in, ball 1, 1 and out. Rise ball missing, 2-0. And time called. Schreckengast going over to talk to the pitcher, Allie Walker. So Reedy Davenport out of St. John's, Florida. Last year's ASUN Freshman of the Year. Looking to go ahead and continue that magic here in the sophomore year. She's got a 2-0 advantage with the runners at first and second. Change up, fouled back, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Rises high, 3-1. Gets the strike, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be going on the pitch. Hit a long foul ball down the left field side. Reedy Davenport pulling the heck out of that ball. Hard foul. Down the third base side. And another time for Shrek and Goss to go over there and just have a quick talk with Allie Walker. Again, a full count. Brady Davenport continuing what Hope Hernandez had started and just fouling off a lot of pitches with 2 strikes. Chasing the rise ball, and that is strike 3. Eagles get 2 base runners, 1 via the walk, 1 via the error, but do not score. To the top of the second we go. No score here at Fort Myers. To the top of the second we go. Erica Holt leads things off for Michigan State. Hitting .304 on the year. She has a triple. 5 runs, 2 RBIs.
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, Erica Holt.
Lainey Joyner and Shay Schreckengost up to bat after that. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And a line drive grabbed by Mackenzie Vaughn. Nice job ranging down the line to make that play. An L5 and 1 out for Lainey Joyner.
Batting the designated player, number 5, Lady Joyner.
Lainey Joyner has a triple, 2 RBIs on the season. Missing outside, 1-0.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
What time is our game against Fordham tomorrow?
I have it here as 11:15.
They have the wrong time on their website.
Strike for 1-1 count. Misses outside, 2-1.
Look at the foul pole. And you move, or in left field, and you move over to see like 2 trees. There was someone like just a flicker of light. Some light.
There's a strike, 2-2.
No, there's a guy out there. Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah.
Fouled back. Still a 2-2 count. Down in the dirt. Count goes full. Out in front of that one a little bit early, pulls it foul. Ball 4. Wow, thought that came in just off the outside. So that a free pass. The second walk allowed by Marissa Meesemore. And Lainey Joyner on at first base with a free pass brings up Shrey Schreckengost. Strike on the outside, 0-1. Drop ball goes down a little bit early, and as a result, it's a 1-1 count. Misses outside, 2-1. Schreckengost gets her sign. There's a strike, 2-2. And a foul.
Wade's jersey retirement's going on. I'm sure it was.
It's a 2-night thing, right?
Really?
Yeah, so they did something for him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We got Chris Duarte playing on the other side for Oregon.
Ayo.
Inside, count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. And a foul over to the down the third base side.
Our coach would put his hand up to try to stop that one. Just
I did notice that in the last half inning. And thought, that's a pretty good way to break a finger.
Another foul. So Schreckengost figuring out ways to just stay alive here against Marissa Meesemore. Continuing to pull the ball foul. So this very long at bat just continues. Meesemore and Schreckengost continuing to find ways to try and figure each other out and how to go ahead and get the advantage in this matchup. Hit up in the air towards left field, towards left center field. It drops. And they have the runner, meanwhile, caught between second and third. They throw over to second base, and they do retire.
No.
They do not retire the runner.
I did not want to put that in. What was that?
There'll be a pinch runner at first.
So Lainey Joyner, who is caught between second and third, manages to find her way back. Caught between Mackenzie Vaughn, Reedy Davenport, and Hope Hernandez. There's runners at first and second with 1 out.
now batting the shortstop number 7, Cameron Wincher.
And Cameron Wincher up to bat. Wincher has 4 runs, 2 RBIs. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. And we do have a pinch runner coming in. Number 2, that is Janae Wash, comes in to run for Schreckengost. So a big single for Schreckengost gives an opportunity for the Spartans. Low and outside, 1-1. Good speed on the inside corner, 1-2. Laney Joyner at second base. Janae Wash at first. And a very slow grounder down to first. A very quick play at the base. Casey Huber to Hope Hernandez, 3-4. Meanwhile, the runners advance to second and third respectively. 2 runners in scoring position for Katie Ladd. Ladd who walked last time up. Hitting .313 on the season. She has 3 doubles and 1 home run. Inside, 1-0.
No, I do.
Then they are intentionally walking Katie Ladd here. Second intentional walk of the day as Courtney Cashman was walked in game 1 against UMass Lowell. So they're going to load the bases for Katie Quinlan. Set up the force at any base. Katie Quinlan struck out last time up. Now hitting .275 on the season. Strike on the inside, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. As a reminder, tomorrow 1:30 p.m. or thereabouts, be here for Harvard University taking on Florida Gulf Coast. 1-2. And a chopper past the second baseman into center field. 1 run comes in. Throw over at home, not in time, and a second run comes in. Ani Jumper actually attempted the swipe tag, did not quite have the ball at that point. So a 2 RBI single for Katie Quinlan, and it is 2-0 Michigan State. Meanwhile, at the throw, runners advancing to second and third respectively. And it brings up Mackenzie Meach. Meach grounded out last time up. First pitch is a strike. She had come in today hitting .214, had a home run and 3 RBIs. Sorry, home run and 3 doubles, 7 RBIs. Outside, 1-1. Rise ball misses. It's 2-1. Katie Ladd over at second. I'm sorry, third rather. Katie Quinlan at second. Down low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4, a free pass for Mackenzie Meach. And it brings up Joanna Bartz. And again, the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 10, Joanna Bartz.
And looks like Coach Darros is going to... No, he's not going to call time. In the dirt, 1-0. So Marissa Meesemore, who looked excellent in the win against Fordham, having some trouble here against this Michigan State offense. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Set up outside and does not get the call, 2-1. Very similar play, and they attempt a throw at second.
Sunday donuts tomorrow.
3 balls, 1 strike. And ball 4 brings in another run. It is 3-0 Michigan State. And Coach Darrows is coming out, talking to the umpire.
I'll tell you who we have tentatively coming up. Maybe Estroff, I believe.
Yeah, she's walking over.
22 for 31.
Yeah, she's got a card. Click on one.
22.
So number 22, Emily Estroff, will come in relief here in the second inning after a rough performance by Marissa Meesemore. So Estroff has seen quite a bit of work in relief here for the Eagles thus far in the year, and a rough option or situation for her with Katie Quinlan at third, Mackenzie Meach at second, and Joanna Bartz at first. 2 outs, bases left loaded for Courtney Callahan. Callahan grounded out to the pitcher last time up, bringing her average a little bit under 200. Courtney Callahan up to bat. Missing outside, 1-0. Estroff so far with a 2.42 ERA. Another pitch missing a little bit outside, 2-0. And a changeup misses. 3 balls, no strikes, and no place to put this batter without bringing in another run. Ani Jumper coming out and having another discussion with Emily Estroff.
Rolls off the screen, pass up the 3. That's just like leaning shot at like the free throw line. Like drive it in. Had the labels open.
And ball 4. Another free pass brings in a 4th run here in the second. And it is Michigan State leading this one 4-0.
Batting number 12, Erica Holt.
And meanwhile, Michigan State has batted around here in the second as Erica Holt comes up to bat for her second appearance. She started things off with a good line drive directly at Mackenzie Vaughn. And a strike, 0-1. So 3 straight walks, 2 of them with the bases loaded. Have put the Eagles in a very difficult situation. Ground ball over to third. Mackenzie Vaughn throws over to Casey Huber, but that ends the inning. But not before the Eagles give up 4 runs on 2 hits. There are 5 walks in that inning, bases left loaded. To the bottom of the second, Michigan State 4, Eagles nothing. FGCU comes to the bottom of the second, trailing the Spartans 4-0. Ani Jumper will lead things off.
Now batting for your Eagles catcher, number 4, Ani Jumper.
And Jumper chops that one over to third baseman. Throw to first in time. Nice job by Joanna Bartz to Mackenzie Meach for the out.
She seriously called personality? Nope.
Emily Estroff up to bat.
Now batting for your Eagles, pitcher number 22, Emily Estroff.
So Estroff does not typically do a lot of batting, but getting an opportunity here.
Maybe she gets one off that and now she has to go with.
Attempts a slap effort there for the strike 0-1.
But she pulled a Mount Rushmore of black heavy metal bands. They're probably up there. They're probably the only black heavy metal
I was
band.
like, can you get an entire Mount Rushmore?
No.
If you put the entire band up there, perhaps?
Yeah, all 5 of them.
Was it 5 of them?
0-1 count
Obviously,
in the dirt.
Fred's the best.
He was the singer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, didn't they all have dreads?
that was a long time ago. I didn't like it.
1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a strike, 1-2. So Estroff, who came in relief of Marissa Meesemore, also adopts her batting position. And a chopper over towards third. Throw over to first in time. So Bartz to Meach yet again, 5-3 putout. And it brings up Diane Servideo.
Now batting for your
So Servideo getting some of her early effort or early time here with the Eagles. So far has had just one at bat.
She hasn't played much this season.
She's coming off a broken nose.
Yeah.
1-0. Popped up, going out towards it's the third baseman, not able to make a play. Joanna Bartz watches that one go by. Out of play, and it's now a 1-1 count. Servideo, one of the 4 seniors on this team. There's a strike, 1-2.
Two impact threats. That's also an earlier. That's a newer
He looks a little like Tim Meadows.
Came off the very edge of the bat there.
The old ones, a two impact.
Fouled back. 1-2.
In the video, he had like multicolored dreads. Remind me of the man.
You call it personality?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to get on a Google machine.
Google machine. Real Google machine.
1-2. Misses high. 2-2.
Earlier today, it's been 36 innings. ERA 2.12. He was 1 and 7.
No colored dress. Colored clothes.
Down in the dirt, it's a full count. Strike 3 at the knees. I think a lot of people thought that was ball 4, including Servideo, who is starting to move towards first, but is called out. A 1-2-3 bottom of the second. We come to the top of the third. It is Spartans 4, Eagles 0. To the top of the third we go. It is Lainey Joyner, Shay Schreckengost, and Cameron Wincher.
Now batting number 5, Lady Joyner.
So Joyner, who walked her last time up. She ultimately scored the first run in the second. Changeup comes in for a strike. Good pitch there from Emily Estroff. Oh, 1 count. Gets the outside corner. 0-2. And strike 3. Joyner chases that pitch and is unsuccessful, bringing up Schreckengost. Schreckengost singled and scored. Actually singled in the second, which she was replaced by a pinch runner who scored. Just misses low, 1-0. Change up entirely freezes Schreckengost for the strike. 1-1. Hit out towards right field. It's got some power, but brought in by Nini Rowe for out number 1. Correction, out number 2. And Cameron Wincher up to bat.
Now batting number 7, Cameron Wincher.
So Wincher, who grounded out to first in her first appearance. Takes the pitch inside, 1-0. Another changeup for a strike, 1-1. Estroff mixing her speeds well thus far. Little bit high, 2-1. Another change for a strike, 2-2. Hit out towards left field. It's got some depth. It is Gio, and he gone. Cameron Wade with Wincher with a big home run. That is her first of the year, and it is now 5-0 Spartans. Wincher just clobbered that ball over the left field fence. No doubt about it. Home run. And it is now a 5-0 Spartan lead. It brings up Katie Ladd. A rise ball high, 1-0. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Fouled off to the netting. One ball, 2 strikes. Change up inside, 2-2. And this one's hit out deep to center field. Sammy Pullman gets it at the warning track, and that ends the inning. But for the Spartans, one huge hit, a home run to left field, and it is now 5-0 Michigan State. So Eagles facing a major deficit here, down 5-0.
Number 88, McKenna Batterton.
As McKenna Batterton up to bat, and I confirmed during the in-between innings that was in fact the first home run allowed this season by Eagles pitching. So it'll be Batterton, Rowe, and Pullman here, 9-1 and 2. And there's a strike, 0-1. Misses 1-1. Batterton hitting .333 on the season. Has 3 doubles. And fouled off the plate. A 1-2 count. Chases a rise ball, strike 3. That is already the 4th strikeout allowed by Allie Walker. And Allie Walker with 4 Ks has thus far been pitching very well as Nene Rowe comes up to bat. Nene Rowe popped up her last time to bat. Hits it foul, 0-1. A 1 count. The slap attempt goes foul. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Fouled all the way over to the driver parking lot. Still no 2 count. Still an 0-2 count. And another foul.
I don't have an NHL team for where my players play. So,
Came off the hand of Shea Schreckengoss. They're going to give her a little bit of extra time just to go ahead and make sure everything's good.
It's worse when there's been training right down the street, so that it's flood area. Yeah, it's the red Sox fans. Yeah, everywhere now. Yep. They built a brand new.
I have to tell you, my Twitter feed the day after they traded Mookie Betts was perhaps my favorite day
Still an 0-2 count.
since the 03 World Series.
I just remember it down here because they used to play downtown Fort Myers.
And hit out towards left field. It's got some depth, but grabbed is Courtney Callahan able to make that play. Callahan was playing in against a potential slap attempt. Had to move back quickly, but able to get to it in time. And brings up Sammy Pullman. Pullman, who struck out last time up.
Eagles center fielder number 15, Sammy Coleman.
Like it's used for spring training. They did a carnival like once a year and have like RV shows like once a month. That's
No
it.
other
No other thing teams allowed to play there except for after spring training since the end of July.
Rise ball misses. 1-0.
The whole year.
The misery that is Detroit professional teams doesn't touch me really, other than people around me that are miserable. Like the Wings have been eliminated from the playoffs already. It's mid-February.
Rise ball high. 2-0.
Horrible for that franchise. Look at that. The guys are gonna just need some time. He's
And a quick little discussion in the circle. Catcher just trying to go ahead and calm Allie Walker down. She is 2-0 against Sammy Pullman.
Fortnite dances.
excuse me.
Misses 3 balls. And a 4-pitch walk. Sammy Pullman takes a free pass over to first. The second walk allowed by Walker. And Mackenzie Vaughn up.
Now batting for your Eagles, third baseman number 7, Mackenzie Vaughn.
And Vaughn was the first base runner for the Eagles as a ball hit over to Cameron Wincher. The throw going wide. And as a result, she was able to reach first base. Got to second on a walk. Rise ball misses. 1-0. And after 5 straight balls, we're going to have a bit of a conference in the circle. Coach coming out to talk to Allie Walker. Maybe he's seeing a mechanical change that she needs to make. Or maybe simply a pep talk. So with 2 outs and a 1-0 count, Mackenzie Vaughn trying to go ahead and give the Eagles an opportunity to get back in this game, trailing by 5. And taking off for second base, in safe. Very gutsy, standing up is Sammy Pullman. She had a good jump there. And she takes second base. That is now her 9th steal of the year. With Mackenzie Vaughn up, now a runner in scoring position. and a 1-1 count. Hit out towards left field. Parked under it and making the play is Courtney Callahan. That ends the inning. For the Eagles, they leave 1, and we are through 3, trailing 5-0 against the Spartans. Top of the 4th, it's Katie Quinlan leading things off. She's 1 for 2 in this game. She has scored a run, also has an RBI, 1 for 2.
Now batting number 4, Katie Quinlan. Defense is just battling defense rotations, just letting them just take shots.
Strike on the inside, 0-1. Just misses. It's a 1-1 count.
I know we're all thinking it. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I would not be mad if y'all put up 3 more runs.
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to say it. I thought that might be rude.
I honestly was not thinking about that, but now that I look at it,
Yeah.
There's a strike, 1-2.
Wouldn't be mad.
I mean, I knew this was going to be the longest
Yeah.
one of the days, so
Yeah.
I was prepared for it. So
I wouldn't be mad. Just throwing that out there.
2-2.
We didn't get a satisfactory pace. It's been, I mean, we've got 3 innings in the books and it's only been an hour.
Just misses. The count goes full. So Emily Astroff, who came in relief in the second, has only allowed 1 hit. Of course, that hit being a home run in the last frame. A little slap attempt over to third base. Throw to first. In time. Good job by Mackenzie Vaughn. She throws over to first in time.
she land awkwardly.
Yeah,
She stepped on someone's foot.
I think she stepped on his foot.
Meanwhile, Mackenzie Vaughn looks like she is okay. She was acting a little bit gingerly there, but seems to be fine now. We're going to let her just continue to walk, make sure everything is fine, but it looks good. She's going back over to third base after a very nice play.
Now batting in
Coming in on the ball over towards third base, getting that and just throwing out Katie Quinlan at first for the 5-4 putout. And it brings up Mackenzie Meach. Meach takes the first pitch down and out for a 1-0 count. Meach is 0 for 1. She has walked. She has grounded out. She has an RBI. Popped up. And Ani jumper under it makes the play for out number 2. Joanna Bartz up to bat.
now batting number 10, Joanna Bartz.
Bartz has singled and she has walked 1 for 1 in this game. Also has an RBI. Misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball over to third. Vaughn has it. Throws to first in time. 5-3 put out. And that ends the inning 1-2-3. Go the Spartans. To the bottom of the fourth, it is 5-0. Michigan State over FGCU.
Number 17, Hope Hernandez.
Welcome to the bottom of the fourth. It's Hope Hernandez, Reedy Davenport, and Ani Jumper. 4, 5, and 6. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
You know, like the step back, she like force a foul 3-point shooter. His fault for leaving his feet on him, but
Another foul. 0-2. Oh, 2 count. And hit out hard towards left field. And what a job by Courtney Callahan. She has made some great plays out in left field. And that tops all of them thus far. She was had come in initially, had to move back, and then very quickly leaps up to get that ball.
Shortstop number 1, Reedy Davenport.
So Hope Hernandez robbed of an extra base hit, and Reedy Davenport up to bat. Reedy Davenport chops it foul.
No stream.
Davenport struck out last time.
You would have gotten that. We can't see into left field.
Just have to send it in when you get back then.
So an 0-1 count. And hit hard towards the shortstop. Grabbed by Wincher. Throws over it to Meach this time successfully. 6-3 put out in her first attempt since the first.
Now
Brings up Ani Jumper.
Warrior Eagles catcher number 4, Ani Jumper.
So Jumper, who came in today hitting .353, is 0 for 1 in this game.
Chris. Yes, sir. Look down at third baseline. Do you think that is that Nat Lopez in the?
That's not Lopez and Emily
I
DeWolf.
know. Okay. I might.
First pitch swung on and fouled off. Fouled to the mitt of the catcher. It's an 0-1 count. Misses inside, 1-1. And fouled off. Still a 1-2 count. Jumper continuing to work hard here. Comes into the dirt, and as a result, it is a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Jumper who grounded out to Joanna Bartz back in the second inning. Another foul. And Walker, who so far has pitched a very strong game, facing Ani Jumper. Rise ball, just a little high. It's a full count.
So your coaches not have a problem with like basketball on at field level?
Not on the TV.
It's just interesting to me.
Most of the time, there's our AD in there. He's watching whatever he wants to watch.
Well, yeah, we're the AD gets
Well,
you that.
the guy who owns that.
And ball 4, free pass for Ani Jumper. She's over at first base. And it brings up Emily Estroff.
For your Eagles pitcher number 22, Emily Estroff.
The guy who's fishing that tweet, he did all this, so that's his personal tweet.
Gotcha. Yeah, you get to do it whatever you want at that point.
Emily Estroff offers up at the first pitch. 0-1 count.
But yeah, your name's on the complex, pretty much.
Fair. Yep. I wasn't criticizing, I was just curious.
Over at first is Ani Jumper.
We play a lot of
Emily Estroff with the 0-1 count.
football.
There's a strike on the inside, 0-2.
On the jumbotron? Not during warm-ups. Sorry.
And foul. Handled by the catcher, Schreckengost. And it's still an 0-2 count. Schreckengost fouls off a pitch. Might have been a little bit outside. Still an 0-2 count. Hit hard, but right to Joanna Bartz. Bartz also has been tested quite a bit this game, and she has so far gotten a straight A on her defense. So we are through 4, and it is 5-0 Michigan State. Courtney Callahan up to bat. Callahan's been having a very good game out in left field, and still looking for a hit here at the plate. 0 for 1. Rise ball misses 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And high, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 count. Down low, it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count. Estroff thus far, just 1 walk and 1 home run allowed. In her 2 1/3 innings of work. Hit up in the air. Left fielder coming in, not going to get to it. It is 1 hopped and goes over to second base. Ball got away, but it is backed up nicely there by Nene Rowe. So Courtney Callahan with her first hit of this game. And it brings up Erica Holt.
Now batting number 12, Erica Holt.
Thank you. Nobody else knows what I said. What I'm talking about when I do that.
Arrested development?
Yes.
Holt attempts a bunt, foul.
Always money in the ass.
Adam quitting the company. Probably a good career move. No touching, no touching, no touching.
Just misses. It's a 1-1 count. And a good bunt grabbed by Mackenzie Vaughn. Throws over to Casey Huber for the out. A 5-3 put out, but a sac bunt moves the runner along into scoring position. And here comes Laney Joyner.
Batting number 5, Lady Joyner.
Joyner, who has walked and struck out, scored a run as well.
Analysis.
Analysis therapist.
He was a.
Anal rapist.
I'm trying to think how I describe it. He was a.
Rise ball misses 1-0.
Yeah.
Well, first analysis.
Yeah. Who was first analysis? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah.
Missing low, 2 balls, no strikes.
Huge mistake.
Chasing a rise ball, it's 2-1.
Maybe like he set on fire. Where did the lighter fluid come from?
The absolute best is that Joe always came in to the final countdown by year.
Yeah, that's
Underrated.
That's why you always need noses.
A little bit of advice given to the batter.
Never yell.
And it is a 2-1 count, 1 out. Runner at second is Courtney Callahan. And ground ball over to shortstop. Brady Davenport has it, throws over to first. For the out, throws over to third. Not successful. Callahan takes third as a 6-3 putout. Gives 2 outs and brings up
Number 17.
Shea Schreckengast. So Schreckengast, who's 1 for 2, has a single and it has also hit a very long fly out to right field. 1-0 count. Righty takes the pitch just a little bit outside, 2-0. Positioning outside is jumper, and the pitch goes a little bit even further than that. 3-0. There's a strike, just getting the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Chopper over Davenport. 2 Huber, and that ends the inning. 6-3 put out. And the Eagles allow 1 hit, but no runs. To the bottom of the 5th we go. It is 5-0 Michigan State. We come to the bottom of the 5th inning. And we're going to have starting off here Diane Servideo. She'll be followed by McKenna Batterton and Nini Rowe.
Diane Servideo.
And hit hard into left field. The first hit of the game for Florida Gulf Coast University as Diane Servideo. Welcome back and glad to have you back playing as she slams that one into left field. McKenna Batterton up to bat.
Now batting for your Eagles, left fielder number 88, McKenna Batterton.
So Batterton now with a runner at first as the Eagles get their first hit of this game. Pops it up. Coming in and making the play as the shortstop, Cameron Wincher. So 1 on, 1 out for Nini Rowe.
For your Eagles, right fielder number 6, Nini Rowe.
Rowe still looking for her first hit, 0 for 2 in this game. A pair of a pop-up and a fly ball. Down in the dirt. 1-0. Walker throws that one low. 2 balls and no strikes. On deck is Sammy Pullman. Two-0 count here for Rowe. She slaps that attempt, and a nice job there by Joanna Bartz charging in and adjusting into foul territory. Not quite able to get to that ball, but great hustle. A 2-1 count. And a chopper. Third baseman has it, throws over to second in time for the fielder's choice. Servideo out at second. Now at first, Nini Rowe. And it brings up Sammy Pullman.
Now batting for your Eagles, center fielder number 15, Sammy Pullman.
Pullman has walked and struck out in this game.
That's more staying in town. Take a bird.
Yeah.
Hit out into left field, going out and chasing the ball down, Courtney Callahan. Great hustle there by the left fielder, and she has played a tremendous game going out there and getting that out as a result. The Eagles get their first hit, but still no runs through 5. 5-0 Michigan State. So a couple of changes here for the Eagles. Taylor Bauman comes into pitch. And Nicole Hayslip moving over to first base. She's going to take over for Casey Huber in the top of the 6th. Bauman's first pitch, low, 1-0. It's Cameron Wincher, Katie Ladd, and Katie Quinlan up to bat.
Bounty's taking a DP spot.
No, she's moving. She's going to in the flex spot for Huber.
Okay.
Estroff is now the OP.
Pitch is high, 2-0. Chopper foul, 2-1. Misses high, 3-1. And a little chopper over towards third. Goes foul. Mackenzie Vaughn was right on that ball, but the ball was in foul territory. And as a result, Wincher gets another opportunity with a 3-2 count. And a slow grounder, this time Vaughn has it, throws over to first to Hayslip in time. 5-3 put out. Katie Ladd up to bat. Ladd has walked twice, scored once.
Number 11, Katie Ladd.
Down in the dirt, 1-0. Chopper goes foul. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And there's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit into center field. It falls in. A 1-out single for Katie Ladd. She is now 1 for 2. And it brings up Katie Quinlan, who singled and is 1 for 3. She scored a run and has an RBI. So a nice piece of hitting there by Katie Ladd puts her at first. Just inside, 1-0. Grounded over to second base, flips to short for the 1-out. No play attempted over at first base. Wise choice as Katie Quinlan was at good speed down the line. So a 4-6 fielder's choice leaves a runner now at first, that being Katie Quinlan, and Mackenzie Meach up to bat. And hit hard into right field. Nene Rowe gets the ball, but coming into third base. And, they got Mercedes Meach Mackenzie Meach over at second base. She was trying to go ahead and take second on the throw home, but there was no throw home. It was cut off, and she was caught between first and second. A 9-3-4 put out, and as a result, the Eagles managed to avoid a potentially bad inning. Still trailing this one, though, 5-0. Welcome to the bottom of the sixth. It's going to be Mackenzie Vaughn, Hope Hernandez, and Reedy Davenport, 3, 4, and 5. The heart of the order. Eagles down by 5 in this game. Trailing 5-0. And Allie Walker, you've got to give her a lot of credit. She has pitched a whale of a game so far. Fouled back. So far, she has struck out 4, walked 3, and allowed only 1 hit in this game. Some credit goes to her defense that has certainly helped her in this game. Rise ball goes high, 1-1. Vaughn has hit the ball hard to left and reached on an error. This one's hit out towards right center field. Going under it and making the play is Katie Quinlan for out number 1. Hope Hernandez up to bat, flow out to left, and walked.
17, Hope Hernandez.
First pitch misses high, 1-0. So Allie Walker, who came into this game 0-2, in a good position here to notch her first win. Chopped over to third, grabbed by Joanna Bartz, throws over to first in time to Mackenzie Meach, and that is out number 2. Reedy Davenport up. She's 0 for 2.
Now batting for your Eagles shortstop, number 1, Reedy Davenport.
Inside, 1-0. Oh, clobbered out towards center field. It is all the way to the fence. Davenport is at first. She's going into second base, and she stops there with a stand-up double. Hit well over the head of Erica Holt in center field. And that is the second hit of the game for the Eagles. And Davenport now standing at second for Ani Jumper. Ani Jumper with a runner in scoring position. She's 0 for 1. She's walked and grounded out. Down low, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There are 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. Eagles still trailing this one 5-0. As a reminder, tomorrow, 1:30, come on by to the ballpark or watch us online. It will be Harvard University playing your FGCU Eagles. 1-2. And in the dirt, swung over is Ani Jumper. And drop ball fooled her. As a result, we have 1 hit, but no runs through 6. 5-0, Michigan State.
Softball. Now batting number 10, Joanna Bartz.
So Joanna Bartz, Courtney Callahan, and Erica Holt up to bat 4, 5, and 6. And Bartz hits this one up the middle. She's on with a leadoff single. And it brings up Courtney Callahan, who I was surprised to find out was a walk-on this team just this last year. And, I mean, wow, she has certainly done a tremendous job out there both defensively and offensively in left field. She is 1 for 2 in this game and has made a couple of really outstanding defensive plays. Taylor Bauman, first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Chopped over towards shortstop. Brady Davenport steps on the bag, throws to first. It is a double play. 6 unassisted to 3. Nice job there by Brady Davenport. A great defensive effort. She picks up that ball right towards the second base bag, runs over, steps on the bag, and throws to Nicole Hayslip for the out. 6-3 and 2 outs for Erica Holt. Holt 0 for 2. Has a sack bunt. Inside, 1-0.
Take away all the scoring from both teams, then both teams are tied in this game.
I mean, you take away 2 hits, Michigan State has a no-hitter.
Take away 7. That's just you. There's no other.
Exactly.
Look at this. Look at us.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a couple of dudes talking sports. There we go. We're real sports guys.
We're just like a wealth of this sports knowledge right now.
We're real sports guys.
Yeah.
3-0.
Both teams just decide not to take a field. We don't even have a game here. Go for it, Jen. Keep going. Michigan State.
There's a strike on the inside corner. 3-1.
Fort Myers, I don't think they do.
You know, Erica Holt shows another school, she would not be playing for Michigan State right
That's
now.
crazy. That is crazy to believe.
Not the best color man in the league for nothing.
No, absolutely not.
Rise ball misses. It's ball 4. Over at first is Erica Holt.
Graduate college.
Wow.
Easy. Pace yourself.
Brings up Lainey Joyner.
It might be 5. She made
The
Ben Wire
victory
this whole
lap
thing.
year is not to be
Player over at Holt over at first base.
recommended.
Chopper goes foul.
What's your bank account?
Love it. I love it.
I have something to write about other than our anemic offense.
Yeah.
It's an exciting night.
That's
They-
deadly good.
What's the adjective you're going to use?
I'm actually going to talk a little bit about the defensive play of my third baseman and left fielder.
Okay. Good move.
Joe Bartz at third was 2 for 3 with a
0
walk.
for 2. An 0-2 count.
Putouts, 4 assists.
Left fielder had a
Strong
hell of a
night.
catch.
Yeah, 4 putouts and left. And a base hit.
Headline could be Spartans.
What's your headline?
I'm probably actually going to talk about Ollie Walker throwing a
And there's a strike and strike out. 3 strikes. Lainey Joyner is retired. 1 hit, 1 walk. 1 runner left on. Through 6.5. Michigan State 5. Florida Gulf Coast, nothing.
And player number 22, Emily Estroff.
So Emily Estroff getting her third at bat. She has hit the ball hard twice, but both directly at Joanna Bartz.
So this, what I'm about to say is completely unrelated to anything we've just been talking about.
Yeah.
But I saw this TikTok and it was like iconic piano, piano, I don't know, Diddy says start songs. So the first one was Piano Man.
So last ups here for the Eagles, down by 5. Third baseman playing pretty close to the line, expecting her to pull. Rise ball comes up. 1-0.
You ever watched the video that YouTube where basically this guy breaks down like every major pop hit is based on 3 chords on the guitar?
Yeah.
And he hit them for like 15 minutes.
And hit past the pitcher into center field. Emily Estroff with a big single to start things off in the 7th. Put that one right up the middle. And it's going to bring up Diane Servideo, who's 1 for 2 in this game.
Now batting for your Eagles, number 11, Diane Servideo.
So Servideo up, trying to go ahead and get some things going here for the Eagles in the bottom of the 7th inning. A long foul.
Every pop, rock, rap, hit. For the past like 20 years.
0-1 count. Rise ball misses outside. 1-1. So after Servideo will be McKenna Batterton. Chopper to third base. They throw over to second, make the play. Throw to first, not in time. 5-4 put out. On the force over at second base. So now Servideo over at first.
Batting for your Eagles, left fielder number 88, McKenna Batterton.
Batterton 0 for 2. Now with Diane Servideo at first.
Is this Allie Walker's first complete game? I don't believe so.
1 ball. Little check swing, fouled back over the Eagles dugout, and it is a 1 ball, 1 strike count.
What's Walker's record right now?
Oh, and give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
2-1 count.
Need some more balls for a sec.
So meanwhile, Shea Schreckengost going out there and talking to Allie Walker, just trying to go ahead and calm things down. 2-1 count. Batterton with a runner on first. And fouls a pitch back. 2-2 count.
In case anyone is looking at all that is looking up.
Allie Walker in line for her third career complete game. Should she finish things off here? Rise ball misses. Count goes full. And grounded over to shortstop. 6-4. Attempt over at first, not in time. But Cameron Wincher over to Katie Ladd, and that is out number 2. Batterton taking her spot over at first base now.
Eagles, right fielder number 6, Nene Rowe.
And it brings up Nene Rowe, still looking for her first hit. She has popped up, flown out, and grounded out. Infield is in. And the first pitch misses 1-0. And a bit of a conference in the circle here. Allie Walker trying to go ahead and confirm how she's going to face Nene Rowe here. And everything all set, 1-0 count. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Chris, what movie does that song make you think of?
Project X.
Yes. Always.
Down in the dirt, ball 2.
We're going to see it in the theater, just so epic. But everyone at the party would have been dead. Or arrested. Or both. Probably arrested.
Fouled off, 2-1.
If you don't do anything illegal,
Someone had to call that noisy point in that movie.
Nene Rowe has a runner at first base.
any box scores you need, Jamie?
6, please.
And a bunt effort, pitcher has it. Throw to first, not in time. And with that, an infield hit on the slap from Nene Rowe. And she is on at first. Over at second base is McKenna Batterton.
Sammy Holman.
And Sammy Pullman, who has walked, flown out, and struck out, looking to go ahead and continue things in this certainly challenging rally for the Eagles. Hit towards second base, grabbed, and Katie Ladd runs over to the base, and that ends the game. So, Eagles lose this one 5-0 for Michigan State. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Eagles. No runs, 4 hits, no errors. Marissa Meesey-Moore with the loss. She moves to 5-3. And Allie Walker with her first win of the year is 1-2. Michigan State goes up to 3-9. Florida Gulf Coast 10-4. So we'll see you here tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. for Harvard University. And again, after that, February 26th is a doubleheader against South Florida. On behalf of everybody here in the press box and at Florida Gulf Coast University, farewell, Fort Myers, wherever you are.